What happened tonight? That's a wonder to take. It's not the night we were hoping for. Norway beat Georgia, even with a late goal, which I'm glad I didn't see come up because I would have been a bit more excited about that. But Scotland, that was shocking. Absolutely poor. Like, if you're gonna let one player dictate an entire game, Jude Bellingham had every single one on a lead the whole way through that game. He is scary good, and I begrudgingly hate to say that, but we were tragic. The back line had no communication with each other. There was no commitment. I had to say Porteous did make the odd good tackle, but other than that, like, it was just wasteful. There was no urgency. There was no need. There was no wanting to do anything. I don't think I saw John McGinn the whole first half. It was absolutely dreadful from us. I'm very, very disappointed. Like, I did think when Phil Foden scored his goal that it literally came in just like off his foot. But then when the replay happened and it was down to slow mo, it was just pure skill, and we just got absolutely demolished and outclassed. Which is a shame, just based on the complete form we were on, and keeping an eye on another result tonight definitely was. It was a bit of a shame because we would have rather that would have been completely separate, but there's absolutely just no excuse to how bad we were. I cannot remember a shot on target that was actually like Ramsdale had anything to do with. Like, he was running out, collecting the ball so easily, punching it away. Bloody hell, it was just a training match for him. Like, he had absolutely not a bother, nothing for him to do at all. Yeah. Then we get the gift. We get Slabhead comes on for us at half time when we're 2-0 down. Says, yeah, you know what, here's a wee goal for you. See what you do from that. And from then we had momentum, let me tell you. It looked like we were gonna get another one to equalise. And then, as the typical stupid phrase that I hate to quote myself saying now, the sting got taken out of the game because they're passing around the back and just controlling and dominating that midfield done us in. Our midfield was not at it today. Like, full credit to Callum McGregor, who ran his absolute heart into the engine because he was just having so much stuff to chase down. Billy Gilmore was a shadow of himself from the England game that we had in the Euros. Like, whenever we saw Nathan Patterson and Ryan Jack came on, I'd be surprised if Ryan Jack even got one touch of the ball, even though he was on the pitch for a good few minutes. Did Che Adams do anything in terms of a shot on target? He made a couple of runs but didn't get the service. Scott McTominay, like, he done all right, to be fair, quite far further up the pitch, that he was able to control the ball, make some good interceptions and tackles, but nothing that we've seen so far, like when he was playing Spain. It is it's a wonder to take, but we can't really complain too much. We were absolutely awful. We didn't have any urgency or want about us. I think it's maybe just a shock to the system. But we do have a massive game coming up against Spain, where a win out there will obviously secure it for us. Obviously, results going the other way also secure it for us. We could have done it tonight if Georgia and Norway drew. I'm very glad I didn't see that Georgia scored in the 91st minute, because I would have been beside myself at that point. But that's a different game that we're not doing any analysis on that. I was only just keeping an eye on the score for the sake of it. But we've got to live with that. We've got to move on. We still haven't beat England since 1999, which is obviously going to now extend to longer than it took us to qualify for our tournament. But they were talking about making this an annual thing, and I think it will just lose the actual passion about the games, because it's always good to play England, especially when we actually do get a result. But tonight was definitely not for us. We're very poor at the back. Angus Gunn did look alright, to be fair. If it wasn't for him, it could have been 4 or 5. He was very good, so full credit to him. He had a lot to deal with, and I don't think there's anything he could have done with any of the goals. It was definitely the back line of defence that sort of let him down in front of him, but maybe it's something that he has to learn as well, that he's got to maybe control it a bit more, but it's very hard to tell that from a commentating in a POV of a fan, and when you're not on the pitch and you're not in the training. So I can only really give my own judgment on that. That it looked like there was a bit of miscommunication between the back line, but we can't hear what's been said. I think the boy did well, and I think he is going to be our number one going forward, even when Craig Gordon does come back fit. It's a shame that we have to deal with this one tonight, but hey ho, we move on. It is what it is. I don't want to say congratulations because, nah, not in my system to do that. Yeah, is that Jude Bellingham, man? He's a different breed. There was rumours that he could have played for Ireland. I was getting told earlier on, and well, hopefully he does go there. Well, did go there. I can't say he does now because there's not a chance. He's out playing Real Madrid, like the best player for them this season. He could play, I would say, in a couple of years. He might be the best player in the world, which sucks for us. Shite want to tape, but we move on. On a positive note, this Thursday FPL's back. So if you do have any teams that need reviewed, get sure to sub them in. The links for them will be in the description down below. We're going to be doing everything FPL up until the next international break. So there's always football content coming to you throughout the season. So make sure to subscribe. I am sitting here with a huff. I've not even let my arms go through because I'm gutted. But also, we have to live with that one. But yeah, FPL back this week, so make sure to get your teams in for a review. We'll be doing that video on Thursday for release on Thursday night, so we'll get them reviews in. We're still sitting in the top 100k, and I'll be hoping to give you guys all the advice you need. So make sure to drop a sub down below for that. I will see you guys next time, and goodbye. Still fuming. Still fuming.